We have an exciting UFA classic in store for you today. Two fighters who both made it into the UFC and happened to fight each other early in their career. Platinum Mike Perry not only had a great run in the UFC, he's a world title holder in the Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship and also had one of the biggest fighting paydays in history in his classic battle against the problem child, Jake Paul. He meets UFC veteran Preston Parsons at the Jacksonville Landing before they were stars.
It is going to be an outstanding night of fights. It's House of Fame, Riverside Beatdown. Hey everybody, I'm Jay Adams alongside my partner Hawk Youngkins. And Hawk, I could not imagine a better venue for a night of fights. In our main event, Mike Perry stepping into the cage to face Preston Parsons, and at the weigh-in was extremely intense. You can hear the crowd here.
Perry is such a well-rounded fighter, but the hometown favorite right here, Preston the Prodigy Parsons, he's definitely going to be bringing it. He's 2-0. Both his fights have been quick finishes. I'm telling you, something is going to be a very explosive. This is not going to a judge's decision tonight.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic. It's Riverside Beatdown on the United Fight Alliance Network. Let's hit it!
Taylor the Tape Classic Somebody's O has got to go. There you see the records of both of these fighters. This is a catch weight at 160. Mike Perry usually fighting at 170 and Preston Parsons usually at 155. They make a gentleman's agreement to meet somewhere in the middle, and that middle would be 160.
It's a catch weight 160. Ladies and gentlemen, now introducing to you the combatants. Fighting out of the blue corner. He's a mixed martial artist with a record of 2 wins and no defeats. Standing 5 feet 10 inches tall. He weighed in 159.6 pounds. Representing Team Spartans and fighting out of Orlando, Florida, please welcome Platinum Mike Perry! And now, his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a mixed martial artist with a record of 2 wins and no losses. Standing 5 feet 11 inches tall, he weighed in 164.2 pounds. Representing Ludus Martial Arts, and tonight he fights from Jacksonville Beach, Florida. Please welcome Preston Parsons. This bout is being brought to you tonight by the Jacksonville Landing and the King of Beers, Budweiser.
Gentlemen, you have received instructions in the dressing rooms. Obey my commands at all times and protect yourselves at all times. May the best fighter win. Shake hands and God bless.
Mike Perry gave Preston Parsons absolutely no respect. It was an extremely tense and disrespectful weigh-ins. Preston Parsons took it lightly, but you can see how serious Mike Perry is. And he said he believes Preston Parsons does not have what it takes to beat him.
Well, so far, it was a very intense stare down last night, and I gotta say, that being said, I still think, and even though most fighters will never say this, I think there's a degree of mutual respect. Well, wait. Go for that head arm choke. It looks like he got out of it, but he may try to. If he can sink those hooks in. Felt that rear naked wide open for him.
Mike Perry says, I know he does not have what it takes. I'm going to break his nose with knees and elbows.
I can also say, we've seen this time and time again, even especially, Mr. Popular Conor McGregor out there. Even when fighters talk a lot of smack, I still think there's a degree of, maybe not professional respect, but a martial art respect, because they know they can look at the record of the other person they're facing, and they know that they're a talented martial artist.
Well, right now, Preston is forcing him to respect him with a nice dump, a single leg takedown, but nice tip there.
Preston, better watch that neck.
Perry trying to sink it in. Preston fighting it off.
Preston better, he needs to lift that head.
Perry is very, very strong. He is very, very strong.
Oh, good. Wow! It's still stuck, but I think Preston has, he's resisting. He's holding off on this one. Obviously, so good to get that other arm in there.
He got out.
And you really got to wonder how much did Mike Perry gas himself trying to do that.
He went for it. He went for it for a good 30 seconds.
And a lot of people don't understand how much, you go for a submission tip and you fail. It can really, wear you out as a fighter, and that's when your opponent comes back on you and maybe comes in for a good knockout.
The decision when to bail from a sub, it's a tough decision. You get excited, you think you have it, you're giving it everything you have.
Ooh, nice high kick there by Preston. Preston's doing a good job. He's keeping his distance. He's mixing up the jabs and kicks. He's just showing a beautiful style there right now.
Shooting the single a little bit high. Preston owns AMI titles in Rival, Combat, and Combat Night. So he's a decorated AMI fighter, undefeated as an amateur and undefeated as a professional as well.
Well, I gotta say, his last two fights that we called, both had to be extremely exciting. He is not a boring fighter. He's not a point fighter. He goes for the win, and that's why he's the main event tonight. That's
exactly.
Why.
And the matchmaker for House of Fame, Frank Marhon, and of course Parasitos, very keen on Mike Perry too. They thought that this would be a very interesting matchup between Preston Parsons and Mike Perry.
So far, I mean, I can't say it's been exactly even, but it's definitely been a very entertaining fight. Preston, up against the cage. Oh, Mike now, trying to go for that mount. Oh. I really gotta say, neither fighter seems to really be able to gain a sizable advantage here in the scoring system.
Back and forth we go here in the main event at a catch weight of 160 pounds. This is Riverside Beatdown from the Jacksonville Landing. I'm Jay Adams, alongside Hawk Youngkins. Perfect timing too as we come to the final minute of round number one. Great way to finish the round in a close back and forth match.
It looks like he's going for the Kimura. Yeah, he is going for the Kimura. And they have it.
He's got time. Good scramble there from Perry. Oh, he hurt Parsons. Parsons is hurt. There's plenty of time on the clock. Plenty of time. Coming up on the 10-second mark. 10-second mark. It's over.
Give it up right now for Platinum Mike Perry!
All right, I'm here with the winner, Platinum Mike Perry. And Mike, great job out there against a very tough Preston Parsons. You've got to be happy with your work out there. And ironically, when I asked you for a prediction, you said it was going to be the knee, and that's exactly what it ended up being.
That's what I wanted. I told y'all exactly what I was going to do in the round. I was going to do it, and I did just that.
You did, so you must be happy with your performance here. What would you say made the difference here for you tonight?
I tricked him, man. He thought that I couldn't wrestle, and then I kept getting out and getting up, and he was like, what happened? So then I hit him, and that was it.
All right, so a very convincing win, a powerful win against a very tough opponent. What would you like to do next in your career?
Take the belt, man. I heard something about y'all was gonna give him a title shot with HOF. I'm 2-0. I may not have fought 3 times with HOF, but I'll fight again in October. Maybe for a belt, maybe not. We'll see. And I want to thank everybody in Jacksonville for having me tonight. I appreciate y'all's support. Without y'all, we don't do this. And without y'all's money and beer drinking, nobody gets entertained. Are you not entertained?
All right, one more time. Congratulations, Platinum Mike Perry.
If you'd like to see more of your favorite fighters before they were famous, please support this YouTube channel by subscribing to @United Fight Alliance. That's @United Fight Alliance. And hit that notification button to always be the first to know when we drop a new war. This is Jordan J. Adams. Let's hit it.